Hello everybody, how's it going today? Superfiend here, and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. Last episode, if you watched it, we had a little bit of trouble going into the runes and trying to kill here the Sonorous Prophet. Now, we did really well in the dungeon. We made it through the whole dungeon, and then we went into the boss room. At the very end of the dungeon, we'd gotten everything, cleared everything. And then we started the boss fight, and you may not have noticed it was really subtle, but he kicked the crap out of our party in about 4 rounds of combat, and then we had to retreat and flee back to town. So it really wasn't all that subtle at all, and I'm sure you noticed. But looking in here now, we have the Unlucky Dick was in that party. Dog the Bounty Hunter was in that party, so they're all getting stress removed. Wildfire the Caster, she was not in that party, but she's having stress removed. Who else was in that party? Annie Oakley was, and somebody else. Who was it? I can't remember. We had not Reinhardt. Who do we bring? The Unlucky Dick, Dog. I remember Annie Oakley. I can't remember who the other adventurer is off the top of my head. In any case, it doesn't matter. They're all healing up and stuff like that. And so I've decided at the end of that episode, we were going to pop into the weald this time around and just kind of do a couple easy missions with some antiquarians. And our missions are getting harder and harder and harder and harder. And so what we're going to do here is we're going to bring Billy the Kid from the back rank, which he can open up combat with Duelist Advance and then use his Wicked Slice and Grape Shot Blast if he needs to. And here we have, well, you know, we can swap these two. He can just be right there. But then he can't really Duelist Advance. No, wait, she can lunge and move forward by 2. So this works, yeah. And then we're bringing Scarlet O'Hara. She's got Pick to the Face. She's got her Lunge. She's got Thrown Dagger, which does pretty good damage. Increased damage versus Marked or Blighted. And then we also do have some Blight damage here. And then we have our other Antiquarian, Susie Orman. We've got decent trinkets. We got some Quick Draw trinkets. We got some Camouflage trinkets. And we're just going to go into the weald. It's a short, complete 100% of room battle missions. Hopefully we do pretty good. I don't want to spend a whole lot on provisions, but really quick here, we should bring with us, I don't have any notes for this one. I think 2 stacks of torches because we like to keep our torchlight high. Probably only 2 shovels total is good. We got 2 keys. Let's bring a holy water, medicinal herbs, and a bandage, and off we go. Hopefully we can come out of this with lots of money, lots of loot to lock some quirks in place, remove some quirks. And once our party is fully recovered, we'll go back and try to go after that Sonorous Prophet once more. Okay, so we have a room battle with treasure over here, so we do have to go this way, so we may as well just get it out of the way here. And then we have a hallway battle, a couple Webbers, and a Spitter. Should be relatively easy. That's a bad opening. Let's see. We got 5 to 9. 5 to 9. Much higher chance of crit. And we could hit the back rank. There we go. Got the critical hit with the Thrown Dagger. Not bad. Let's go with our Nervous Stab or Nervous Slice, whatever it's called. We're going to try to throw some web onto Laura Croft back there. She's stunned. Oh no, she's going to miss her attack. Darn. Nice dodge there from Billy the Kid. He's evasive. Hard to track him down. Hard to track him down. Let's go for Thrown Dagger again. No crit, but it was enough to kill the spider. And they've blighted Billy the Kid. Oh dear. That was a nice hit there. So a small, reasonably easy opening battle. We'll pick the chest up on our way back. And we do have an obstacle in front of us here, so thank you for providing us with a shovel, Antiquarians. Oh! Okay, we have a trap and a curio. We'll pick the curio up on the way back, but the trap must be dealt with right now. Wow, he's got a really high chance. Let's see if we can lower some stress on Laura Croft. Goody gumdrops. Oh, that's just a torch. All right, room battle. Room battle with a treasure. It's a bunch of rabid gnashers. They got high speed, high dodge, 10 health. Now, we can do 5 to 8. Or we can do duelist advance, kill one, and activate riposte, which I think is a better option. And then let's lunge at the back rank. We do have a good chance to kill it if we can connect. Oh, but not quite enough damage. Bummer. But the blight will finish it off. And let's go ahead and force a guard so that we can possibly get extra riposte hits in here if they go for the back rank. Okay, good dodge there, Susie Orman. And a decent counterattack. Oh, this could finish the front one off. Excelente. Come on now, go after Billy the Kid again. Nope. Oh, it's Scarlet's turn. Good hit for 8. And the nervous stab for 5 to finish the job. Getting a good amount of money here. We're doing pretty good with that. Heirloom chest. So now we shall have some heirlooms as well. Really no heirlooms in the heirloom chest. That's odd. We salvaged the unburned torch. We also got a neat little antique in there worth 500. Hunger check. Did we have extra food? We picked up a couple food at one point. I think it just got stacked with our other food. Okay, moving along here. We're doing pretty good. We're not struggling. Not yet. Hopefully we don't struggle at all. Left luggage. The key works. We found valuables inside. Whoop-de-doo. That's the kind of luck I like to have on every mission. Okay, pushing up. Now, I don't think we're going to be doing any backtracking here. So we have mummified remains and we use the bandages. Wow, I can't believe that I was able to use them. And then we do have a battle coming up ahead of us here. So let's get our torchlight up. Okay, we got a couple brawlers and an acolyte. No big deal. 8 damage, not enough to kill it. I'm gonna go for the grape shot blast. Did well. 6 damage, not quite enough to kill him. So let's just see if we can finish this one off. Good. So now we only have to weather 1, possibly 2 attacks. That's the first. New round of combat. Who gets to go first? It's us.
A singular strike.
That worked out well. And she's got 10 dodge for a couple rounds. Cool.
Brought low and driven into the mud.
Okay. Room battle with a curio and a couple hallway curios ahead of us here. The troubling effigy. Okay, that didn't do anything. Oh, wow, that worked. Okay, so that picked us up a trait. And it replaced Warrior of Light. Darn. Warrior of Light's kind of good. Warrior of Light is the one that increases damage when Torchlight is high. Let's just stick our hand in it. Someone couldn't resist stashing treasures in here. Up! Oh my gosh, I'm such a knucklehead. I walked right into that. I walked right into that trap. And I saw it right as I was bungling into it. Throwing dagger. I think we can kill these guys. They don't have a whole lot of hit points. Grape shot blast. Oh, thank you so much, Billy the Kid, with your indiscriminate missile fire there.
At least promises success.
An ancient coffin. Let's try the shovel. No effect. Uh-huh. Well, let's just open it then. Contains hidden treasures. Good for us. We got a couple more rooms. I think we can do it. Hallway battle here with a maggot and a spitter. And we'll go after the spider. Deaderino. Hate when he misses. Oh, you know what? I meant to do the nervous stab. So I bungled that. I fat fingered and hit the wrong key. Oh well. Our turn now. 5 damage. Can we attack first again? Thank you. Oh dear, you missed. How could you miss? It's a squiggly little maggot. I can't imagine that it's that hard to hit a giant pulse-hitting blob of flesh. All right.
Push on to the task's end. The match is struck.
The match
A
is
blazing
struck.
star is born.
A blazing star is born. There's no blazing stars in here. We could get some possible antiques or something in there. Nope, we've got nothing. What about in the sack? 750 gold.
Is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Okay, here we go. Lunge. Or no, thrown dagger. Good hit with the crit. And let's just go with pistol shot. Big damage, big damage. Okay, rend for the old gods. Can we dodge a second time? Oh, look at you, Susie Orman. You are just so evasive. Okay, let's knock these guys down a little bit. And then Grape Shot Blast could finish off the fight. Okay, wow, 3 for 3 on the dodges. We won't be needing Grape Shot Blast now. Let's just go with a pick to the face. Woohoo.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Okay, we can go back to town. That was relatively easy. I think we could take this party on another mission if we have one that's easy enough. 16,000, 12 crests, 2 deeds, 4 busts. Shouldn't have a whole lot of negative quirks. Our stress is low. Runes Explorer, yay. The Urinal, -2, speed of torch below 26. That's really not that bad. Eldritch Slayer, replace quick draw. Now that is one that might be worth locking in place. And then a Mankind Hater. Ooh. Replace Rune Scrounger. But you know what? Damage versus human.
To the resourceful thief.
Idle Grave Robbers gain 1 resolve level. Wow. Eat the Rich. Most curious of all, however, is the absence of any evidence in the crypt itself. Nevertheless, the chest was found open, its contents conspicuously missing. So, Idle Grave Robbers gained 1 resolve level. She seems idle, but I don't think she gained a level. Maybe that means they all have to just sit tight. So if I take Scarlet out, then she'll gain a level. I think that's how that works. Okay, Mark Ruffalo underwent effective quirk treatment, removed Stress Eater, very good. Reinhardt underwent quirk removal and removed Soth, which lowered his HP. Dog meditated and recovered 56 stress. The Unlucky Dick prayed and recovered 76 stress. No longer irrational. So how low is he now? Down to there. That's pretty good. What's his disease? -25% virtue chance. Well, if he doesn't get stressed out, it's not that big of a deal. Wildfire gambled. Gained 55 stress. No longer masochistic. And Annie has experienced undreamt of pleasures and refuses to leave the brothel yet. Oh boy, she's having a good time in there. Gained 65 stress, no longer paranoid. So does that mean like we get 2 for 1 with her? She's going to recover more stress because she's still in the brothel. Like there she is. So she's still recovering, possibly. I have no idea how that works. That's not the thing I wanted to look at. I wanted to look at the Nomad Wagon. What do we have here? 17,000. Wow, we would not be able to like afford any supplies. And then we have a Houndmaster one. Ooh. Plus 20% damage. Plus 30% bleed skill chance. That could be good. Oh, and then here's an abomination one. Man, we got a really good roll here, but we just don't have money. Arrgh. What if I were to spend a bunch of crests here and get these things lowered to be cheaper? They'd probably end up being about 14 or 15,000, which I could probably swing, but then I wouldn't be able to do much else. This one's kind of good. We've never transformed with our abomination. Okay, I don't really want to buy any trinkets. And let's go find what we're going to do next. Okay, I'm not doing the hard ones in the cove there. What's this? Gather 3 medicines. And then we have a caregivers convention. So probably a lot of Vestals will show up in town. I don't think we can kill the Sonora's Prophet. I think I want to do Warrens. Just something short. And I think I want to bring our occultist, Jafar. He hasn't had a lot of action. So I think maybe I want to switch up our party a little bit. So we're going to go into the Warrens. And let's just toss everybody out. So everyone's an open book. Let's unequip all their trinkets. Sort by rarity. And let's go throw people into things. Okay, so let's go for the quirk removal and stuff first. Henry the Faithful, I think, is now too powerful to kill the Sonora's Prophet. I've leveled him up too much. Yeah, that's no good. Mark Ruffalo can go. The Unlucky Dick can go. Can Rex the Brawler go to kill? Yeah. So maybe we'll want to bring Rex the Brawler. Reinhardt's going to be too strong. Yep. Maybe Quesnel with a dodge buff would be good for the Sonora's Prophet. So maybe we want to bring him with us on our next mission here into the Warrens. Are there lots of beasts in the Warrens? True Shot is too strong to go in there. Billy the Kid could. Okay, I think we need to start leveling up Ellie Blackwell a little bit. And both Delorme and Kate could go in against the what's his face? The Sonora's Prophet. None of those are terrible. Okay, I think we want to remove Lazy Eye off of Kate. Maybe we should bring both of them to kill the Sonora's Prophet, because they can hit him in the back rank. With they can just stack lots of blight damage, and then just spend a lot of the fight just healing themselves, along with our like a Vestal doing a group heal. And the battlefield bandage has to be done from one of the back ranks. Maybe Jafar? You know, I didn't notice. I'd have to go back and check the footage, but if the... Oh, it's from the back ranks, though. But I was going to say, if the Sonora's Prophet is Eldritch, which I don't think it is, then Jafar could be good, because he does lots of damage versus Eldritch. But I do want to bring Jafar on a mission here. He's been sitting idle for a while. Gene Simmons could be good, too. So we got Dirk Stab. Finale can hit all ranks, but it lowers his dodge by 25 and like just slaughters his speed. Yeah. Forward by 3. Increased accuracy. Damage modifier. Ugh. What kind of mission are we doing here? I want to mix it up a bit, okay? I want to bring, like, people that we haven't brought in a while and just see how we do. So you know what? I'm going to bring the Houndmaster. I'm going to bring him. I don't know what rank he's going to operate out of, so let's go figure out his skills. Okay, so let's go to the guild. Let's throw... Wait, before we do this. I was going to say maybe we have a Houndmaster in here that's already level 1, but we don't. 20 deeds and 20 crests. Okay, I'm gonna trade some portraits for busts. No. Okay, I'm gonna give up 4 portraits for 6 busts. That allows us to upgrade this.
Great heroes can be found even here.
And then I'm gonna spend
mud and rain.
20 deeds. It's a lot of deeds. Can we do upgrades in here? No, it's oh damn. We need 60 busts. So let's go back to the stagecoach. Let's increase the number of available heroes to 6. Okay. And so now we have a higher chance of getting rank 2 heroes in here. But in the meantime, let's go figure out this guy's skills. And let's just look in here. So okay, bleed damage, 15% damage versus beast, 60% damage versus marked. I definitely want hounds here. Harry. Whistle. Mark target, debuff, reduces production. That could be good. Stress -2. I don't think I care about that. Guard dog. Buff. Oh, guard ally, buff self. Maybe. Lick wounds, and then blackjack with a stun and a massive damage reduction. So, like, what is this guy really good at? I think we'll get Hound Rush and Hound's Harry. Stress -2. You know what? We'll just equip him with this stuff, okay? So we can't upgrade anything, so that's fine. And then his weapons and stuff, we can't do anything. This guy's just like an empty blank slate. Okay, but he needs to be in one of the front ranks, right? Oh no, this is from the back rank. Yeah. Self-heal. Okay, let's go back. Let's get rid of blackjack maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let's figure out where we're gonna put Jafar in here. Hands from the Abyss are goofy. Maybe let's get Gene Simmons. And so we can stack up lots of bleed damage. Stress -9. Which is the one that increases speed for the party? Does he have one? Buff target, 2 speed, 6 accuracy, 3% crit. I think I'm going to just ditch both of his songs. Maybe we'll get solo. It's forward by 3. This is gonna be a screwy party, but I'm just gonna have some fun with this if I can ever get them put together so that we're moving. So like if he's here and he moves forward 3, he ends up here. So he can still do Dirk Slet. Well, maybe we just need this. Forward 3. Self. Plus 20 dodge. Plus 75% damage. Finale. 8% crit finale. And then finale does back 3. Which will like throw him all over the place. But damage modifier is a minus 100%. So I think it just debuffs all of them. I have no idea. So I'm gonna drop these two, and I'm gonna pick up Finale and Solo. So let's put Gene Simmons in. Let's go back. This is gonna be silly. This is gonna be silly, but we're experimenting here. Gene Simmons. We are going to pick up Finale and Solo, and then we're gonna have these ones. So where are you? Let's deselect everything. Okay, so we got your Bleed Harvest, we got your Dirk, we got your Solo, and then your Finale. Okay, that's how we're doing it. Let's go to the armory. So Gene Simmons is not such a wet noodle. Who's our vessel that we got here? What happened there? Can upgrade her weapon. And then we need one more person. And what are we doing? I think we're doing this. Warrens explore the rooms. And so I want to bring somebody else. I'm gonna bring Quesnel. He's almost stressed out. But I think this will be okay. Let's okay, he's all set there. Oops. He's all set here. Let's switch his skills around. What am I going to leave behind? I'm going to leave behind Bellow. So we're not going to use Bellow, but we are going to use this one. So Quesnel, no more Bellow for you. We'll give you that. And then, so who's like our damage dealer? Because this could be good too. Buff target, increased accuracy, crit, and damage while guarded. You know, let's give up Rampart and see how we like Command 1. Let's see if we can find a use for that. I'm going to give that up. So we've got Crush. We've got Retribution, Crush, Command, and Bolster. Okay, so our party is as follows. Quesnel. It's a short mission. We're not going to be doing any camping. Ellie Blackwell. That works. Let's change the order though. Judgment. Okay, like that. Gene Simmons. What was your order? I can't remember. The Bleed. That. Solo, and then Finale. And then we go down here to... We need a name for this guy. And for you, I want the Bleed. The Bleed, Blackjack, and Bleed. He's got decent camping abilities. Man's best friend. Okay. Now that we've got that done, let's throw some people in here to remove quirks and stuff. Resolution, evasive. No, we don't want that. Who are we going to bring with us to kill... the Sonorous Prophet? I talked about in here. Maybe +5 accuracy would be good to lock in. But Kate the Curious, we're going to get rid of the Lazy Eye. And then all of our Grave Robbers are idle, so I'm not going to do anything with them. And then our Antiquarians here, they've just been getting hammered. But I don't really know what to give them. Let's get rid of Slow Draw. It won't cost that much. It still costs 1,000. And do we have any diseases that I can get rid of? I don't think that I do. What's this cost? 1,000? All right. Oh, and then we have him. Okay, so I can't really do much with anybody else in town. We don't have the money for it. Going into the Warrens. This guy is almost stressed out. So I want to give him plus 25% virtue chance. And then if he's going to be guarding people... maybe I should give him this. 10% protection, 10% max HP. Reduces his damage, though. But the damage reduction won't be offset by this because we're not going into the runes. We're going into the weald. I'm going to give him the tough ring. Okay. Now, over here with our Hound Boy. Hound Boy. He's very evasive. Let's make him more evasive. And then we got, like, increased bleed chance. It lowers the speed. Let's make sure that we get our bleeds, okay? And then I'm going to do the same thing with our Jester. And then he's very dodgy. Incredibly dodgy. And he will almost always attack first. So let's... we have a healer. I don't want to increase his stress. Nah. Let's just make him incredibly dodgy too. And then we'll do this with her. And plus 25% healing skills. Okay. Kind of hurts, but she'll have high dodge as long as, or decent dodge as long as our torch is up. All right, here we go. We're doing it. Took a while to set it up. Sorry about that. And away we go. Explore 90% of rooms. Short mission. So we're going to be using some bleed damage here. Need our torchlight to be high. It's the weald. So if I remember correctly, maybe a couple of medicinal herbs. That should do it. That should do it. Disease and blight in equal measure. Okay, good. We start off well with some scouting. Man, I hope there's not a whole bunch of stuff in here that's resistant to diseases and junk. Yeah, let's just see if we can stress you out right from the get-go. Virtuous. Yeah! Oh, that worked out well.
A moment of clarity in the eye of the storm.
I like that virtuous trinket. All right. They're surprised. Now, what's your bleed resist? It's low. So we do hit for decent damage, and then the bleed damage is for 3. So it's really not that bad. Let's stun the back. Little pig guy. Oh, he resists the stun. Okay, bolster. Now, we want to use the front one. So it's going to hit everybody for like 2-2 or 1-2, and then apply bleed damage. Very low bleed damage. But the back 2 are going to start really taking damage fast. The front one, not so much. But we are very dodgy, so they're having a hard time connecting here on their turns. Okay, not bad. Pig boy's gonna die. Run for the old gods. Give us that. Ew.
How quickly the tide turns.
How quickly the tide turns. Okay, decent hit.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
They're all just gonna die here. Let's add more bleed. Oh, 6 damage. Strike while they are exposed. Oh, and he gives him a buff with that. Cool. Let's go for the crushing blow here, though. Okay, so we're not dishing out like piles and piles and piles of damage, but we're pretty resilient. We're pretty resilient. Now, here's a good party where the bleed damage may come in handy. You know what? I forgot to fix our party order. Wow, he's stacking that up pretty good, though. Oh, I can't hit the back there. You know, maybe just with judgment. 5 to 9. Boost our dodge.
Inspiration and improvement.
Hit everybody and apply the bleed. Oh, yeah, look at that. He's got 43 dodge. Now, who are you after? She's got 29 dodge. Didn't help us there. Little drummer guy in the back. Not bad, not bad. $10 to 17. Oh, yeah, finale pushes them all the way to the back. And now they're going to start dropping out due to the bleed. Let's see here. Let's see here. What do I want?
Press disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
And he's dead no matter what. Cool. This is working out okay. I'm digging it.
Success so clearly in view.
Explore 90% of
Or
rooms.
is it merely a trick of the light?
Well, I guess we'll go down here. We'll get the crate on the way back. What's your trap disarm chance? Okay, good. So his stress is very low, down to 2. No room battle here. We backtrack. I kind of like this party. This is working for me. And I could see the Houndmaster doing really good bleed damage as you put points into his bleed skill points. Okay, moving ahead. Torchlight just dropped below 73. Hitting us with the vomit up front. We really need to like lower his stress a little bit, and I don't think I have any of the songs with Gene Simmons there, so that's kind of the only regret I'm currently having. Oh darn, why'd you have to miss? They really have it in for him though, don't they? He's got lots of protection, so I mean that's working okay. Let's stack more bleed. Boost our dodge.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Okay, we shuffle up by 1. Give us that dodge. Wow, really? He's got 35 dodge and they connected there. But he resisted everything. This guy's a total rock star. He's wearing skinny jeans and everything.
Their formation is broken.
A little bit of decent damage there out of the Houndmaster. I'm actually kind of liking him. Oh, what do we do with this? Greatly increases the Hound's vigor for a short time. The Hound or the Houndmaster? Like, I have no idea. What does that even mean? Let's take the portrait. Uh-oh, scrolls. A pile of scrolls. Don't use the fire. Say we just go for it. Nothing? That did nothing?
In radiance, may we find victory.
Okay, we got a full party in here. Okay, stacking the bleed damage up. Did I forget to fix the party order? I did. I did it again. See if we can stun the drummer. Darn. He resisted. Increase our dodge. Get us all nice and buffed. We're not really dodging that much with our man-at-arms. He is getting hit quite a bit. You know, they're hitting everybody here. But they're not doing a lot of damage.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Drummer goes down. Ha 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 ha. Oh, we missed. Darn. A 2 crit.
Reeling. About to break.
Not that big of a deal. Not that big of a deal. Should we go for Retribution? Marked and repost. And I think a group heal. 3 across the board. Not bad. Overall, we're doing okay here. I think we're going to give this guy finale. But not before we inflict some big bleed. So he's up to 2. Oh, wow. So big. Oh, his bleed dropped off. I was going to say between the repost and the bleed, he could be dead. Now, let's see if finale finishes off the Swine Chopper. 17. Pretty good. All the way to the back rank there. But then he's got very low dodge and reduced speed and 100% stress. Wow, I didn't realize that. Blackjack for 2.
Faint hope blossoms.
Put everybody back where they belong. Heirloom chest.
Finding the stuff is only the first test.
Okay, another room off to the side here. Side corridor.
Carelessness will.
Well, that was not lucky, but that's okay. We're down to 8 food. It'd be nice if we could find some food on the ground. No such luck. Now, are we going to have to eat more food on the way back? No, we're good. Let us read the unsettling passage. Uh-oh, our torchlight's low too. So not good here, not good here. Okay, bleed on 2 and 3. Didn't really hit for good damage either, but they do have kind of high protection on the swine slashers. Crit for 12, knocking it out of the fight. So next round, we'll enact more bleed with Gene Simmons. Hook it where it hurts. Low damage. Does this guy have decent protection or something? Because he's really not taking a whole lot of damage here. I say we give some bleed damage to the guy up front. Not bad. Not bad. See if we get our dodge here. Good job. We are having a problem now with our man-at-arms stress level. It's getting up there. Oh yeah, so what does solo even do? Because that's what I did. I'm not really sure what the heck that did. I'd have to read it again. Now he should die on his turn. Let me look at, what did solo do? Damage modifier minus 100%. What is with the damage modifier? Because he doesn't have a damage modifier applied. And they don't have any damage modifiers applied. So I'm not really sure what all that did. I was hoping the crushing blow would finish off the swine wretch, but it didn't. Okay. Oh, that's on everybody. Okay, that's pretty good. I mean, not bad. Big hit with the finale.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task.
Here we go. We got some food. No! Oh, no. She's going to get sick. Wow, we got lucky. Nobody got sick. Should we eat a dog biscuit? Maybe we can only use it in battle because it's not highlighted here. Okay, so let's see. How close are we to finishing?
A blazing star is born.
It's 75 gold. You know what? We can leave it behind. We can leave it behind. Okay. Okay. 90% of rooms. Come on now. More hunger check.
The light, the promise of safety.
Walked right into that. What a shame. What a shame. Hallway battle. Room battle. So we might as well get the last curio in line here. Carrion Eater and a Cultist Acolyte. Now, these have pretty high bleed resist. So I think I'm just going to go with Dirk Stab. Okay, so far so good. So the Acolyte won't be flinging any stress our way, but it's their turn to munch if they can catch us. Low damage, though. But they did give us the blight. Boo. 6 damage there. Let's heal stress. It doesn't affect everybody every time, though. That's kind of unfortunate. Okay, good hit there. 50% stun chance. Or it had 50% stun resist. Woo! And a crushing blow.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Well, this is a tough choice. Tough choice. Tough choice. Do I have any anti-venom? I didn't bring any anti-venom. I'll leave the torches.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
Okay.
We require only the strength to follow it.
It looks like a good one. A journal page. Let's fix our party order. Can I fix my party order? We know we don't need the shovel. So we're actually gonna get to bring a journal home with us. Can you believe it? Maybe. Rack of blades. We used the bandages. What do we get? Okay, it stacks with everything else that we got. Good. We might bring home a journal page. And then you have a terrible disarm chance. Oh, we didn't get lucky this time. Earlier in the dungeon, he managed to do that, but whoops. Did I use all the bandages? I just did, yeah. Sack is empty. We've brought home a journal page. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I will return with Cuthbert's banner and Boland's crossbow so as to honor them with a proper burial. I will leave what is left of thrice-damned Mizir and his trinkets to the swine folk. Perhaps they will build him the memorial he rightly deserves. Cool. So what is this? 12 out of 22, and it's 5 out of 5 for the Blackest of Fates. We go home now.
The swine folk's labyrinth may yet prove to be navigable.
46, 25, 12, 2, and 2. So not a very good haul in terms of treasure or heirlooms. Weald Scrounger, 5% chance of scouting in the weald. Not very good. Increased stress versus beast and rabies. So we got to get rid of both of those. And irrepressible, 5% virtue chance, replaced quick draw. I think I might want to try to lock that in place. But the problem now is, look at our money again. I stopped bringing antiquarians, and now we got, like, no money. So, oh dear. Oh dear, what do we do? Scarlet O'Hara is now a veteran grave robber, level 3. Helena the Grim is now apprentice grave robber, level 1. So they did gain XP levels from the event. Ellie Blackwell is now adventurer vestal, level 2. Rook is now apprentice houndmaster, level 1. Laura Croft removed slow draw. Kate the Curious removed lazy eye. Billy the Kid removed bulimic. And Annie Oakley engaged in pleasures of the flesh again and recovered 65 stress. So she should have 0. So she did get a second round of stress relief there. So that's pretty cool. Let's unequip all trinkets and let's sort by rarity. Oh boy. So let's figure out what we're going to do next. Do we even have easy dungeons? We do. We can go into the cove. Complete 100% of room battles. I think we're going to do this. And this time I wish to bring Jafar. Looks like he's going to work well in slot 3. Because then he can do abyssal artillery and sacrificial stab. Reduce damage, reduce protection. And then we have mark and reduce dodge. And then we got a pull, which is always kind of fun. Yeah, so I think we're gonna bring Jafar in slot 3. I like his loadout here, so that's good. Gene Simmons, rabies, so reduced accuracy but increased damage. Huh. We want to get rid of some of these if we can. Now, who else do we need? Okay, so we got he can mark target. Maybe we bring dog back out. Because we got a pull and a mark. He works well from slot 3 as well, though. Okay, so no, that's not gonna work. Who else do we have that does damage? She needs to have stuff removed. That's bad right now. Cove Explorer, 10% chance of scouting in the cove. Maybe Helena the Grim. Pick to the face. Okay, lunge does damage versus blighted. Flashing daggers. Lowers bleed resist. Thrown dagger, 25% damage versus marked. Okay, so I think we want to get rid of Shadow Fade. We get rid of Shadow Fade, and we get rid of the Toxin. No, I think we'll get rid of Shadow Fade. Okay, so we're going to pop back. We're going to go to the guild. We're going to go... Now, we're looking at Helena the Grim this time, right? Is that what I'm doing? That's what I'm doing. We are going to get rid of Shadow Fade, but get Thrown Dagger for increased damage versus Mark. And we're going to keep the buff. And we'll keep Flashing Daggers, and we'll keep Pick to the Face. Because we're going to go into the cove, do 100% of room battles for this thing. And so he works here. He can mark. Okay, he can mark. Then she can do damage against marked. And then... maybe we'll put dog up front. Yeah, you know what? Maybe dog can just go up front. And then in the back, I'm kind of tempted to say we'll bring Ellie, but might also be fun to bring Annie. I don't want blind fire. Because then we got 3 people that can mark, 1 person that does increased damage versus marked. Okay, yeah, let's bring Annie. So this is going to be our cove party. This is interesting, that's for sure. We got increased damage in the cove. And then we have 6, 8, 6, and 4. So everybody's going to attack pretty fast. I don't think these are going to be problematic. Annie Oakley attacks the slowest here, so I want to give her... do I want to give her a quick draw charm? Or do I just want to give her like a swift cloak? I think we want the solar bracer over here because Helena the Grim can't mark anybody. Okay, so she's just basically going to be dealing damage to marked targets. And does anybody have high stress? No. So maybe we also want to increase her damage, but then her hit points are going to go down and we don't have healing. So that's just not going to work. 2. Who's got the least amount of hit points in here? It's a tie between Jafar and Annie. So let's just give them both some dodge because we're going to keep our torch up high. Let's do quick draw charm so that he can kind of go first on the first round. But I want to make sure that Jafar goes before him, so I'll give him the other one. So hopefully the order here... Well, it's a toss-up between them. Like, ideally, we want Jafar to go first. So let's go back to dog. I don't want him to accidentally go first. But we'll have Annie make sure she goes first. So either one of them can mark, like whichever one goes first can mark it. And then Helena the Grim can smack it with some good damage, whatever it is. And then this guy kind of, he's got the lowest speed of us all. So he'll kind of tend to go last, and then he's got a finish him ability as well. And then so for him, maybe we do plus 25% damage, plus 20 stress, but then reduce stress. And then so we're going into the cove, so he's going to have plus 40% damage and then extra damage against marked targets. So like every first round of combat, as long as we don't miss, we should probably knock out 2 enemies. Probably. And so that's what we're going to do when we come back next time, when we go into the cove. Let me know if you enjoyed this one with comments or thumbs up. I'm enjoying it. Fun game. We're kind of in a intermission here, building our party back up and leveling up some people before we go back to do another boss fight. Check out the rest of the channel. Consider subscribing. And I hope to see you next time. Have a good afternoon. Take care.